Hello everyone, welcome back to our online class. So today is the first day of our weeks, and for the first session of today's lesson we are going to study blueprint 4. But everyone, before we start our class today, can you tell me how was your weekend? I hope your weekend was great. So today is the fresh start of our new lesson, and it is the day that we're going to study the new lesson. So in your book, Blueprint 4, if you open your book, you will see a new title of our lesson, Lesson 2. So everyone, if you have the book with you, please open your book to page 22 with me all together. So on page 22, so where is page 22? So here, page 22, as you can see, the title of this page is Blind Date. Everyone, do you know the word blind date? Okay, so before we understand the whole thing, you need to understand this phrase in each individual words. So first, the word blind. What does it mean, blind? So when you say something or someone is blind, which means he or she cannot see. And date, everyone, the word date, which means meeting. You arrange a meeting with somebody, mostly about the special meeting between two people, and it can be best friend or something, right? Or in terms of the relationship, they can be boyfriends or girlfriends. So here, the title of the lesson, blind date, means that you date with somebody that you don't know, or you have no idea who that person is. You just go there and meet that person. All right? So today you are going to learn about this. But before we move on, I would like to draw your attention to one case scenario. Imagine that you have a problem, everyone. Imagine you have a problem. It can be a problem at school or a problem with somebody at your house, and you need to find solution. You cannot deal with the problem by yourself. You need to find someone to deal with those problems for you, or at least you need to find somebody that can give you some advice. So here, imagine you have a problem. What are you going to do if you have a problem that you cannot deal with? Okay, so here I have three main ideas. So the first one is to ask your friend for help. Here, so the first one, you need to ask your friend for help. The second one is to ask your parents, because your parents, they are really care about you. So you can ask them anything, they will help you for sure. Last but not least, a stranger. Is it okay to talk about your problem with someone you don't know? Maybe it's a little bit strange here. How can you ask stranger for this? Number 3, how? Alright, in this lesson you are going to see a girl who is going on the blind date, and she has problem, and then she asks the stranger. Do you know who the stranger is? Stranger refers to somebody you don't know. That is why in this lesson you are going to look at, here the point is the online advice, which is you ask somebody online, and those person you don't know he or she at all, and you just get advice from those person on the internet. This is the main focus of our lesson today, and this is about the authentic text that you are going to read. So what does it mean, authentic text? So authentic text refer to a written text that is real in your everyday situations. So here, online advice, you can find that type of text everywhere on the internet. You can post your problem on Facebook, and your friend or somebody else try to comment on your post. So this is called online advice. And the text that you are going to read is an authentic text, which is the real text, and it is especially designed for the foreigner. It's not designed for the learning, but it is the real text that people take from online. So you are going to read those texts. But before we move on to read those texts, I would like to draw your attention to what we are going to do today, because this is the first day of the week and we still have a lot of things to learn. So in this video, we are just reading the text and then look at some of these difficult words on the whiteboard. And now everyone, are you ready to read the text with me? Alright, so on your book, page 22, if you open your book, you can see the text. But if you don't have book with you right now, don't worry, I will put a reading text here on the video so that everyone can read this all together. Now everyone, are you ready to read the text? Okay, very good. So let me open my book so that you can read with me. On page 22. So are you ready? Okay, let's get started. Authentic text, online advice column. Read the online advice column, then discuss the advice with a partner. Do you have any other advice for stressed out? So these are the difficult words. Ask Mr. D. Dear Mr. D, I'm going on a blind date this Friday night. We are going to have a typical dinner and movie date. And maybe we'll go to a cafe. The guy is my best friend's co-worker and she says he's perfect for me. We both from Australia and we are studying in the US right now. Also, we have the same major, business, and the same hobby, photography, but it is my first blind date. I'm a little shy with new people. Maybe I won't like him or he won't like me. I can't stop worrying about it. I might cancel. What's your advice? Help. Stress out. So let's read the advice. Dear, stress out. You shouldn't cancel the date. You are right. You may not like him very much or he may not like you, but that's alright. Try to get to know each other. That will only happen if you relax and be yourself. If you are really nervous, you could ask your friend and her boyfriends to join you on a double date. Perhaps you'll feel more relaxed in a group. Remember, it's only one evening, so have fun. If it doesn't go well, it's no big deal. And maybe you'll be less nervous on your next blind dates. Mr. D's. So everyone, when you are reading, there are a few new phrases and some difficult words. And notice on the word that they highlight, the yellow color. So this phrase is "it's no big deal." And they give you the definitions. Here, "it's no big deal" means it's not important. So if something is not a big deal, don't care about it. It is not very important for you to worry or to think about it, okay? But here there are more difficult words for you to work on. In order to understand the situation in our text more clearly, we need to understand all these difficult words. Now everyone, let's start with the first word for our today lesson. So the first word is hobby. Do you know the word hobby? So here are the definitions for you to choose from. So hobby, can you find the right definitions? Okay, so hobby is thing that you like to do in your free time. So it is letter D. Next, number 2, double date. So date, which means you go out and meet someone. But double date, here, what is the meaning here? A date which two couples go on together. So they go out together with two couples. Next, number 3, be yourself. So from the situations when the writer explains she is so nervous and shy, so the writer on the internet give her the advice, just relax and be yourself. So what does the word be yourself mean? So let's find the definition of the word be yourself. Okay, which one? Okay, here letter F. To be not worry about what others things. So be yourself, don't care about the other person. Just think about yourself, what make you happy. Number 4, be stressed out. So if you are stressed out, you are feeling a lot of stress, which is the definition letter C. Let's move on to number 5, get to know. Okay, everyone, get to know. If you get to know somebody or you get to know some things, which means you start to learn about something or about a person. So here, get to know. Letter A. Let's move on to number 6. Go on a blind date. Again, go on a blind date. So go on means you go out. So go on a blind date, which means to go out with unknown person. You might have seen those person before, or he or she might be with you in the same class, might be with you in the same workplace, but you rarely talk to that person. You hardly know that person. So it seems like those person is stranger to you, right? So go on a blind date means to go out with unknown person. Very good. Now let's move on to number 7, cancel. So cancel function as a verb. So we refer to, we have 2 more definitions left, to decide not to do what you plan or feeling. So cancel is to decide not to do what you plan. For example, you are going to finish your homework today, and then you cancel this plan. So your homework will not be finished today. And the last word for our today video is shy. So shy here refers to your feeling. If you are shy, you feel nervous talking to others. So you rarely talk to other people because it makes you feel uncomfortable and make you feel nervous. So you are shy. Very good, everyone. So this is the end of our lesson. Today we just focus on the vocabulary. So what you need to do is to pay attention to these vocabulary, look at the definitions, look at the spellings, and look at how they use this word in your sentence. Now, before we end our video session today, let's read the word with me all together. Number 1, hobby. Number 2, double date. Number 3, be yourself. Number 4, be stressed out. Number 5, get to know. Number 6, go on a blind date. Number 7, cancel. Number 8, sigh. Okay, so everyone, it's come to the end of our lesson. So don't forget to review what you have learned in this video and pay attention to what I have just said. Now everyone, it's time to say goodbye. See you again in the next video. Goodbye everyone.